it going, everyone? Just wanted to quickly talk real quick before I show you guys the awesome interview I did with a fellow veteran named Pat. I'm about to start the PTSD service dog campaign off again. I put it on hold so that we could do the Christmas campaign, and that went really well. And now I've been working on the PTSD service dog campaign. We're working with the Awesome Dog Alliance to help raise money and continue their Hounds for Heroes program, which is an awesome program. Yeah, I just wanted to apologize up front for the crappy lighting, and I have a crappy video camera too. I'm not a reporter or anything, so just take it for what it's worth. Listen to Pat's story and see how we're gonna go on a journey to see how this dog really helps Pat and how much of a difference it can make in his family's relationship as well. So here's the interview. Hope you guys enjoy. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Brad from Unity Clothing. I'm here with veteran Pat. We just wanted to ask him a couple questions to get to know about him and his backstory and shed a positive light on what PTSD is and get away from the negative stereotypes. So tell us a little bit about yourself. You know, where you born, where you grew up, and your wife and kids.
All right. I was born in Santa Maria, California. Moved a lot when I was a kid. Grew up in Virginia, Northern Virginia. Graduated high school in 1982. Soon after that, I joined the Marine Corps. Joined the Marine Corps in 1983. As soon as I joined, I ended up in a place called Beirut, Lebanon, the day after the bombing that they had in October 23rd, 1983. Spent about 34 days there. Got back from that, got out of the Marine Corps in 1986. Worked for the power company up there for 19 years and tried to get back in the Marine Corps a couple times, but they told me I was too old. Moved to Texas, and soon after that I joined the Army. Enjoy it. I'm fully 100% into it. Been in since 2006. I've done 4 tours, 3 in Iraq, and just got back from Afghanistan. My wife has been married. We've been married 10 years this year. Together we have 5 children, 4 grandchildren. She is my rock. She's always been there for me, and she helps me out.
Tell us a little bit about your military experience, your rank, your MRS, years served, and number of tours.
Right. In the Marine Corps, I made it to Lance Corporal E3. I was a machine gunner with 2nd Battalion, 6th Marines, Agro Company. In the Army, I'm a 88 mic vehicle driver, vehicle operator. My joke is if it's got a steering wheel and a gas pedal, I can drive it. I'm with the engineers here in Austin in 980th. I'm now a Staff Sergeant E6. I'm a squad leader / platoon sergeant. That's pretty much it.
How did you find out about PTSD service dogs?
Actually, I was right out in front of my house, chilling. One of my neighbors comes up who is a soldier, and we were talking, and he had a dog. And I was like, "Where'd you get that dog at?" He goes, "Awesome Dog Alliance." I'm like, "What's that?" And he didn't really explain that much to me, but he said it's right down the road. And he goes, "They're having a big open house in a couple weeks." So that's how I learned about PTSD dogs. I've heard about them, but I didn't really know. I've never actually seen one working. I've been around a lot of dogs. I grew up with dogs, but I've never actually seen anybody working with a PTSD dog. And I went there and I talked to the lady there, and she brought me up to speed on what the dog is and what it's there for, and we just hit it off.
What do you expect to gain from a PTSD service dog?
Continuous comfort, I think. I mean, my family can't always be there with me, especially my wife. She knows when I'm starting to get agitated, when we go to places, crowds, just anything, people coming up behind me or whatever. The dog will be there with me constantly to guard me from that situation when I'm in a crowd, and when I'm by myself, just going to the store, going to pick something up, at work. My work is 100% behind me. You know, it's going to be there with me at work. It's going to be there 24 hours a day. It's going to help me just when I get to that point when I'm so out of it that it'll bring me back down to where I should be.
Why did you choose the Austin Dog Alliance?
Like I said, my neighbor introduced me, gave me the heads up for it, and I'm a firm believer in first impressions, and I got a great first impression with the whole organization. Everybody there was, all behind just a dog, period. The training, we don't get, just Joe dogs. We get, certain dogs that are, good temperament, and I really felt comfortable with that. It really made me feel good inside. There again, it's the first impressions.
If there was one thing that you wanted everybody to know about PTSD, what is it?
That's a tough one because everybody's different with PTSD. With me, it's just I don't know. It's tough. Sometimes I wish they can notice when us warriors, are having I want to say an episode, but starting to get agitated and don't just kind of, oh God, I don't know. That's a very tough question to be able to answer. I mean, there's not one thing you want people to know about PTSD. There's so much different styles of PTSD from everybody's experience. My experience is different than everybody else's, and I guess just we're not animals. We're normal people. We just have our issues, and we deal with them the best we can.
Anything else that you would like to say or add, Pat?
Just that I've joined the military. I love this country more than anything. My wife tells me I bleed green, and I truly believe that. I mean, it's funny, but I mean, that's all I think about it. I mean, guys at work tease me about saying Roger on the radio instead of 10-4, but I mean, it's cliche, but I mean, I love this country and I love what I do.
All right, well, we got to know Pat a little bit and about his experience and about why, getting PTSD service dogs or a PTSD service dog is going to be important to him. And I just wanted to thank you personally, Pat, for giving us this opportunity to come out here and talk to you and to help you out, because I know it's really hard to, reach your hand out.
Roger that. Yes, it is.
So just wanted to say thanks to everybody, and hopefully we have a really good campaign. All right, so that was the interview. Pat was awesome to talk to. He's a really cool guy, and he is really about getting one of these dogs. And his wife is fully on board with it as well. This campaign means a lot to me because I'm a veteran and I suffer from PTSD as well. And the Austin Dog Alliance's Hound for Heroes program is an awesome program, and we should help fund and keep programs like this around for our veterans. I know a lot of people say that they support the troops and everything like that, but most of their support stops once they become veterans, and then veterans are pretty much forgotten. And that's where I come in. Every shirt sale will go towards this campaign so that the Hounds for Heroes program can stay afloat. And also I'll set up a donation site so you guys can donate to. If you donate $30 or more, I'll send you a free shirt. And then I'll videotape, whenever we reach the maximum timeline. I haven't really decided how long I'm going to do this yet. But until we get, a substantial amount of money or whatever, I'll videotape dropping the check off and stuff with at the Austin Dog Alliance. I'm also going to try to see if we can't be there when Pat meets his dog for the first time, so that we can get that emotional reaction and stuff like that. And you guys can see how your shirt purchases and your donations really help the veterans. And I'm also going to try to get an after interview a couple weeks later after Pat's acquainted with his dog to see how he is enjoying him and see how the family's enjoying it and everything. So thanks guys for your continued support, and spread the word. Let's get this stuff moving. Yeah, have a good one.